is a very different world.
The Atrociraptor is bred for great dexterity and high intelligence. They possess immense agility and are versatile hunters. In a pack, these efficient predators are relentless in pursuing their prey. The Barbarodactylus is a recent late Cretaceous discovery. Its swooping mandible and crest make it an impressive sight. It's a species that's hard to miss. One of the largest pliosaurs from the early Cretaceous period, the Kronosaurus's powerful limbs allow it to easily navigate its aquatic environment. Underwater agility paired with elongated, crushing jaws make it a fearsome predator. Lystrosaurus have two distinctive tusk-like teeth and unusual beak-like faces. Due to their size and stature, they are very wary of trouble. Changosaurus. Its popularity continues to rise thanks to the nickname Pinocchio Rex. This name is inspired by this Asian tyrannosaur's long and thin snout. The Scorpius rex was Dr. Henry Wu's first hybrid dinosaur. With terrifying spines and razor-sharp talons, this highly unpredictable creature was deemed far too dangerous to ever be showcased. Until now. Therizinosaurus, or scythe lizard, has the longest claws of any animal ever discovered. This feathered species is known to be fiercely territorial, utilizing its substantial size and talons against any threat. The Tylosaurus is one of the largest known mosasaur species. This behemoth is a true apex predator, utilizing powerful jaws full of piercing teeth to capture prey. Parasaurolophus lux is another of Dr. Wu's more unique creations. The marriage of genes from a variety of marine creatures has given the herbivore a fascinating bioluminescent skin, truly a sight to behold after dark. Amargasaurus, one of the smaller members of the sauropods, continues to draw amazement thanks to its astonishing spinal spikes, These neural spines have been hypothesized as having many uses, but research is still ongoing. The giant Brachiosaurus. Unlike a number of other sauropods, the forelimbs of the Brachiosaurus are notably longer than its hind legs. This causes its back to incline and gives it an appearance that vaguely resembles the giraffe. The Coelophysis is a perfect representation of the early theropods. An opportunistic carnivore, a nimble and tireless threat, with a jaw full of sharp, serrated teeth. Cryolophosaurus was Antarctica's apex predator. A powerful hunter, some refer to this Jurassic carnivore as Elphosaurus, due to the bony, pompadour-like crest that adorns its head. The Dimorphodon, a member of the pterosaur family. It is a fairly poor flyer, mainly due to its shorter wingspan. It relies on frantic short flights. The Mosasaurus hunts near the surface of the water, utilizing the power of a large paddle-like tail to quickly propel itself, unleashing a sudden attack to fatally incapacitate anything it could sink its teeth into. The Plesiosaurus is one of the most iconic prehistoric marine reptiles. Its lengthy neck grants it an extended reach to strike its prey, making the Plesiosaurus a highly effective and lethal aquatic hunter. The Pteranodon is one of the biggest pterosaurs. One of the most iconic traits is the protruding skull crest. Its solid and sharp beak is particularly dangerous. Stegosaurus is one of the world's most distinguishable dinosaurs, instantly recognizable by its 2 rows of upright dermal plates. These run all along its back towards the powerful spikes at the end of its tail. The Triceratops is one of the most recognizable herbivores to ever have existed. It is best known for its trio of facial horns. These adornments are not just for display purposes. The brow horns in particular can inflict considerable damage to any dinosaur that dares to provoke it. The iconic T-Rex is one of the deadliest predators of all time. Its powerful predator jaws contain over 60 thick, bone-shattering teeth and bite force that is enough to crush a car. The velociraptor is a highly intelligent predator, dangerous alone and truly deadly when hunting in packs. Velociraptors can outpace and outwit almost any victim they cast their eyes upon. A gentle giant of the prehistoric ocean, Archelon was the great sea turtle of the late Cretaceous period. Its large fins allow it to glide effortlessly through the open waters, while its leathery carapace protects from would-be predators. Lost to the deep. Evolved from terrestrial reptiles, Nothosaurus roamed the shores of the late Triassic, using its tail and webbed feet to propel it through the water like modern-day sea lions. With its long, flat skull and needle-like teeth, it was a keen predator of the shallows. Shonosaurus, one of the larger great ichthyosaurs of the late Triassic period, its rotund frame and flippers not only made it a slow and graceful giant, but a maneuverable hunter as well. Dunkleosteus, a great armored fish from the late Devonian period. With massive, sharpened jaws, this voracious piscivore was one of the greatest, most powerful fish of its time. The largest turtle to have ever existed, Archelon had a light leathery carapace that allowed it to float in the shallows of the late Cretaceous period. Its hooked beak and jaws were adept at crushing, while its giant flippers made it a particularly fast swimmer. These breathtaking new additions are sure to give your guests an unforgettable underwater experience. The Ankylodocus, a hybrid of the great Diplodocus and the hardy Ankylosaurus. Rivaling the largest to ever exist, its gargantuan armor plating and large club tail make this gentle giant a thundering presence in any park. The Stegoceratops, a sturdy combination of the three-horned Triceratops and the protective plates and spiked tail of the Stegosaurus. Despite their intimidating and vivid appearance, these herbivores have been observed to be docile and highly social creatures. The Spinoraptor, the speed, agility, and intelligence of the Velociraptor, genetically improved with the power and ferocity of the Spinosaurus. This apex predator hunts with sheer savagery, capable of bringing down even the largest of prey. In collaboration with our friends at Manticore, we're delighted to bring you the Spinoceratops. These shy and peaceful herbivores were adapted from Sinoceratops to thrive in frigid temperatures and flourish even in the harshest of winters. These radiant new additions to your park are sure to inspire awe at the wonders of science and humility at the power of discovery. A ruthless, intelligent predator and one of the largest raptors to have ever lived, the Utah raptor stands as an immensely dominant species, cloaked in feathers and armed with impressively large claws. The ferociousness of this species should never be underestimated. Sporting a pointed crest on the spine, the concavinator has a truly remarkable silhouette. This agile theropod from the early Cretaceous period will strike fear into its enemies with a deep rumble and hiss. A gargantuan hunter, the Tarbosaurus is an aggressive carnivore, always on the lookout for its next hunt. Possessing a sharpened, spiked ridgeback and a set of finely serrated teeth, it is capable of delivering devastating terror upon its prey. The Gigantoraptor, a hugely impressive species that will certainly be a sizable contribution to your park. Proudly draped in feathers, this species displays fierce aggression, and its incredibly strong limbs are capable of delivering bone-crushing blows. Microceratus, a small ceratopsid dinosaur from the late Cretaceous period. With a distinctive frill, this small bipedal herbivore lacks the horns of its mightier relatives, relying instead on speed and agility to avoid predators. The great Thanatos drakon. This genus of pterosaur was one of the largest to roam the coasts of the late Cretaceous period. With a mighty wingspan and enormous beak, the aptly named Dragon of Death ruled over the prehistoric skies of South America. A nimble scavenger, Stegosaurus scurried through the sands of the early Jurassic. This small theropod has long arms and powerful legs for its size, and although not as fearsome as its larger brethren, it still relies on speed and cunning to hunt its prey. Megalodon, the largest shark in all existence. With a bite force 5 times greater than that of T-Rex and jaws lined with over 275 teeth, this apex predator of the early Miocene ruled the oceans for over 13 million years. These wondrous species once lived many epochs apart, now brought together for all park managers by the power of science.